Okay. Just to start out something, I'll probably start with talking about Great Balls of Fire in about probably a minute or two. But if you guys, let me just say this, if you guys see the thumbnail after, I don't know if you guys seen the thumbnail already, but if you guys see it after it is officially up, you're going to thank me later, trust me. But, not saying that, we're going to talk about this GBOF pay-per-view coming up. This Sunday. This is, let me lean back, let me relax. This is the podcast episode 31. Shaking and everything, I apologize for that, but Great Balls of Fire, 270 subs. That thumbnail, you're welcome. Like I said, if you didn't see the thumbnail, you'll see it when it's published. You're welcome. I was gonna have Brock and Heyman. I was like, you know what? Let me just put something else on there, something random, and well, you're welcome. Alright guys, you guys can chime in whenever you guys want of your preview, your predictions, how you think it should go down. This is what going live is for. I mean, that's how I feel about it. First of all, we're going to start off with, supposed to be the kickoff show match. Neville defends the Cruiserweight Champion against Akira Tozawa. Recently they have gotten Sasha Banks on 205 Live. Titus O'Neil appeared on 205 Live this week, I think. See, hey, look. I know Joe was supposed to beat me down and everything, but come on now. Come on now. You expect someone that is 109 overall to not reverse all that? That's when, if I do mine like that and someone debuts or someone attacks somebody, I'm playing the match and I'm making sure I win. And then the person is getting beat down. Yes, I am the fucking winner. But Hayden says Neville. Look, I think Neville should retain here against Akira Tozawa. I like how they're getting more people on 205 Live. Doesn't matter with me because I don't watch it. But at least they're trying to bring in more people, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it is on the network, but who knows. Neville has been the best booked champion by far in the WWE. Some of you might disagree. Some of you will probably agree. This man has been booked as the best champion in WWE by far. And NXT. Look, Asuka has been booked really good. We expect, remember me. Yes, tomorrow on Hayden's channel, previews of Great Balls of Fire. We get, it's not like a more serious thing with me. Like if you're watching like this, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. You know how I'm being serious right now? Well, when me and Hayden get together, we're not really serious. You can hear us just through audio. But we were Skyping, and then at the end of it, we did Hangouts. The Skyping part, we were face-to-face when we were talking. And it was pretty funny and everything. And I hope you guys just enjoy that tomorrow. It'll be on his channel. It'll be lots of fun. Hopefully, me and him because we talked about it doing more podcasts. Hopefully, me and him will do a WWE 2K18 one, just me and him. No offense to anyone that would like to be in it, but our one for 17 got like 170 views, maybe up to 200. We had like 15 likes, I think. It did really good. So, hopefully we'll get to do that later on, here soon. But, looking into ways of recording. Hey, if you can somehow find a way, that'd be awesome. But, me and Hayden think it. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but I think Neville will retain. Me and you only for 18 for that. Just would hate what I say here, but I actually like Lesnar as Universal. No, I really like Brock as Universal Champion also. Look, people have said, hold on, I got. Okay. Right. Yeah, him, if you guys, if you haven't heard of, Mobbed, it's basically what Hayden put. That's basically his channel. Him and Hayden did a Slam Out podcast, about 47 minutes long. It's on, it's not on Hayden's channel. It's on Mobb's channel. Go check that out, talking about Great Balls of Fire. Look, I'm doing mine right here. It'll be published here, and whenever I get done, it'll be published within 10 minutes. Then you got Hayden's with mine on his channel. I mean, you got several of them. You got several of them, man. Supposed to be 15. Yeah, and it turned into 47. I don't blame you. Man. So I got Neville retaining like most others do and everything. Fuck him off. Controversial. I like it. And a buddy of mine, Malik, he is subscribed to me and everything. He asked, "What is this?" And he's talking about the thumbnail. Oh man, it's so funny. Enzo versus Big Cass. All right. Enzo and Big Cass. Talking. Thank you. The showcase is delightful. Yeah, I think it will. I think Neville and Kazar will get to showcase more since they're on the kickoff show, and they'll probably have at least 10 to 15 minutes more. I mean, I think it'll showcase them better, I guess. Big Cass will have a showcase of his own against one Enzo More. I ain't going. As anyone can handle. Yeah, definitely. Video game or real life, it is ratings. Enzo, Big Cass. Yes, it will be physically and emotionally. I think Big Cass will definitely win. I semi-talked about it, but I'm not going to talk about too much into depth. But I think Enzo will have like a spurt or two, maybe. And he will have a spurt or two on Big Cass. He'll that baby face coming back, and then bam, Big Cass just puts an end to it, and it's over. Yeah, if Big Cass loses, I will be definitely surprised. That's for damn sure. I'll be definitely surprised. I just write these matches in order. I don't know. But, The Miz with Maurice and The Miz Tourage, Bo Dallas, and Curtis Axel defends the Intercontinental Championship against Dean Ambrose. You guys know my prediction. There's nothing to it. This fuck Ambrose is a good thing. Hey, I don't blame you, Cludzilla. I don't blame you a bit. I really don't. Yes, he does wonder for the IC Championship. That's why I got him, and I don't think Ambrose should even be close to a championship at all. I don't want him even in the end. He is more than so stale. He is. I'll tell you one thing he does really good, and he does them better than most anybody, and it's those suicide dives. Those suicide dives jump into... Hey, man, that's one of the best dives ever. He does good with those. That's the bad thing. That's the only thing he really does really good. Well, that's just me, but... He does do the dives good. I'll give him that. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's definitely it. I was big on Ambrose in 2014 to early 15. And, you know, after that, after like early 15, he's been awful. You got Ambrose. Oh, wow. This would be another mind-blowing decision if Ambrose wins, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I got Miz retaining, and I hope he does really win. Yeah. The cover athlete for WWE 2K18, Seth freaking Rollins, versus the Eater of Pins, Bray Wyatt. And also, he'll be Eater of Pins this Sunday. But he still will be the Eater of JoJo. Yeah, Seth Rollins is winning. This man, Bray Wyatt, he's just there to be a filler, and he will lose. The thing with Bray Wyatt, man, look, if he was winning a good bit and everything, you know, winning, you know, yeah, he loses such now. If he wins from time to time, and you watch all these promos and everything, you'd be like, oh, damn, he's fucking badass. Someone coming in watches Bray's promo, and, you know, watch Taker and everything back in the day, and they're just coming back to it, they'd be like, oh, man, he's really cool. Not just watch a month or two, and you will see his character go down because he never wins. He never wins. If someone comes in that's watching WWE new or coming back to it, be like, oh man, this character is great. Really, really good. This is like a Taker 2.0. Nope. Scary promo, L repeat. Yep, that's basically right. So... the streak does exist. Yeah, Rollins is winning, and Bray Wyatt will still end up winning because he is Eater of JoJo probably after the show. Alright, so we got Cesaro and Sheamus defending their Raw Tag Team Champions versus the Hardys. And I don't know if it's the first ever, it seems like to me. I've never seen it. For me, it's like the first ever 30-minute tag team Iron Man match. Some people are saying they're doing this yeah. Some people are saying they're doing this because they don't want the Brock and Joe match to last long. I really don't think that's the case. I think they're just progressing the storyline more and more for Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardys. Even if you don't want to watch it more or not, they have been doing a pretty good feud going back and forth for me. I have been interested in it, and there was word, guys, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, that the broken gimmick is reportedly almost going to be the Hardys all the way. I say by SummerSlam you will see the broken Matt Hardy or broken Hardys in WWE. I think by SummerSlam or a little after SummerSlam we will see them flourish. Well, it might be, but it might be for both of those reasons. To be honest, that is possibly it. Well, we know Broken Matt will beat Bray because Bray doesn't win. But Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Hardys. I've got Cesaro and Sheamus. I know Sheamus is going to do a movie, but I think he's still going to be there for SummerSlam. So I've got Cesaro and Sheamus retaining, winning 2-1 against the Hardys. And I think the Hardys or someone else will... I think at SummerSlam, they will have a TLC match. Even if it's with 2 teams or 3 teams. And that's when I think Cesaro and Sheamus run as tag team champions will end. At SummerSlam, we're going to see Cesaro and Sheamus lose because Sheamus is going off to do the movie probably right after that or something. You've got the Hardys winning. That is interesting, but I think Cesaro and Sheamus will retain, in my opinion. And I think they will lose it at SummerSlam. So, next up, right? What's up, Jeremy? Welcome to the stream, man. Great Balls of Fire. Alexa Bliss defends her women's championship against Sasha Banks. Personally, I will miss it. Alexa win W. I think they should have had this match at SummerSlam. But if they want to have Alexa somehow, beat Sasha, not somehow, but somehow, a different way, cheating-wise, and then let them build up to SummerSlam for another match, I could see that. And I think I would enjoy that too. But I think they should have waited until after SummerSlam and have them build up to Alexa and Sasha, because they have real life heat and everything. I'm good. How about you, Jeremy? And back in the day with NXT and all that stuff. So I think it would have been a lot better if they would have just prolonged the story until SummerSlam. So they have maybe 6 weeks to build. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about those plans. I haven't even heard that, but yeah, Alexa is retaining here, and I don't see a title change like that. No way. And before we get into basically the 2 main events of the show, in the co-main event, which I know it's going to be the co-main event, the big dog Roman Reigns versus the monster among men Braun Strowman in an ambulance match. I'll say this right now. They both go through the ambulance and it's a draw. That would be the smart move. That would be the smart move. But you know, WWE isn't. They do smart stuff, but I don't think they will do that smart of a stuff. Yeah, I don't think Reigns and Brock will be at SummerSlam. I think they will have a Joe and Lesnar too at SummerSlam. I think that kind of ruined my next thing with Lesnar and Joe, but I'll talk about that. I think, and I'm going to go with Braun Strowman winning here. I think Braun Strowman wins here. Yeah, they will protect Braun at all costs, and I think that's why Braun is going to win. I think they do realize that Roman, it's going to be alright if Roman loses here, really, because this name of a damn pay-per-view. So I got Braun Strowman winning here. And I'll tell you the plans more, what I think maybe could possibly happen, maybe what I do. But I've got Braun Strowman winning here and beating one Roman Reigns. What do I think will happen? Roman will probably win. But I am going to go with Braun Strowman. And I think that would be the more logical choice for me, but yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, Strowman, with all the amulets, with everything outside of the, ring and everything, he can do damage to Roman and Roman can still look, alright from it, in my opinion. But I got Braun Strowman winning, but my heart says Roman's somehow going to win. But we'll see this Sunday. The main event of the evening, the reigning, defending Universal Champion of the World. I can't do with the Brock Lesnar thing. My throat. Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe, the Destroyer. I'm going to go with the I'm going to go with this. I really think we're going to get a big fuck finish. I really, in God honest, I really think it's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you why. I think it's going to happen because Brock has showed interest of this feud and wanting to do another match against Joe at SummerSlam. That thing came out with Reigns, Lesnar at SummerSlam. Then Lesnar came out and said he wanted him and Joe at SummerSlam for a second one because he feels like Joe is a big match feel for him and his money. Now, I know Brock gets a lot of shit from, not performing all the way, not having hands-on with maybe some of the stuff. This man is fucking hands-on with this. So, Brock is... I think they should continue with this, and if they're smart... Look, Great Balls of Fire, pay-per-view name isn't good anyways. Have a fuck finish in the main event. But have something fucking breaking go down. Like, something unexpected, big time, go down. And, I think we're going to see Joe Lesnar 2 at SummerSlam, or we're going to see a triple threat at SummerSlam with Strowman, I think. Yes, Joe feels one of them. I see this either happening. We have a fuck finish and then Joe goes off on Lesnar after the match. Or I see Strowman interfering in this match. And Strowman laying out both of them. Then we have our main event for the Universal Champion at SummerSlam, and that's in a triple threat. But I don't think Strowman is going to be in the SummerSlam picture yet. Or in the championship picture, I should say. Now, this is what my breakdown is, and look, this is all I'm going to say. I think we see Lesnar Joe 2 at SummerSlam. Yeah, and I think it will draw big. I'm going to say this. Lesnar Joe 2 at SummerSlam. Strowman beats Reigns like I predicted. I think we see Strowman Lesnar down the road. Either at Survivor Series or the Royal Rumble. Potentially. We have someone on SmackDown winning the Royal Rumble. Because if someone on Raw does and Lesnar has the title, the only person on Raw that's going to win is Roman Reigns. And I don't think they're going to do that. And Reigns, Lesnar at WrestleMania for the championship. And I'm a big Brock fan, but we know Roman Reigns will have his moment at WrestleMania once again. I could care less about that because I will be there and I will know it's probably going to happen. But the match itself is still going to be good because WrestleMania 31 was a fucking brawl and a great match. And to the people that say that it was, not a good match, you guys can fuck off. Because, I know I've seen some people say they didn't like the match. I'm like, why don't you like the match? Because it was a part-timer in Brock and someone that gets pushed a lot, Roman Reigns. Is that why you guys don't like it? If that's the reason people don't like that match, give me a fucking break. And open your fucking eyes. Open them. Motherfuckers. Okay, but that's what I think is going to happen. What I would realistically want, yeah, that would be awesome. I think we're going to have a fuck finish with Lesnar. Right. I think we're going to have a fuck finish with Lesnar Joe here. And then in the second match, Lesnar, prevails. But Lesnar Joe's going to be great. Both matches, I do think that's going to happen. We might have Balor face off against him at Survivor Series. I think Lesnar's going to be there at Survivor Series after SummerSlam down the road. Then maybe at the Royal Rumble he appears. I don't know. But I do think this. He will defend the championship at the Royal Rumble because he really does have to. It's one of their top 4 best, events. And who he faces there, I have no idea. I really don't. Right? I really, really think it might be Strowman, or Roman maybe, or I don't know. I don't think it's going to be Roman. I really think they are still holding off for Reigns and Roman at WrestleMania 34. That is my gut feeling right now. I don't think they're doing it at SummerSlam. I don't give a fuck what reports are out there. I really do not think they're doing it at SummerSlam. Reigns, Lesnar, Pete's Pod, whatever. Yeah, Roman versus Reigns, right? It might as well be like that for most of his matches. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But, yeah, Styles and Nakamura should be at WrestleMania too. That's being reported it's going to be at SummerSlam. I do not want that. But Yeah, I would not rush that match. I would not rush it. I would wait on it. I would wait on it, and that's my gut feeling. Now, I said I would go about 30 minutes and not more, but we're over 30 minutes. And it's been a hell of a great 30 minutes right now. But I'll just say this. What's up, Kellar? I'll just say this. Yes, Reigns is much better than what he is. Quick story. I don't know if he's watching right now, but Willie, Prince Balor. See, I forget his YouTube name. He's changed, Mr. Swag or something. He said, "Is it crazy that I'm starting to like Roman Reigns a little bit more?" And I told him, I said, "No, it's not crazy. You just have not seen his talent, actually. Plain and simple." Okay, but if you guys are watching and you haven't smashed that like button, do it now. If you're watching on demand, please smash that like button right now. Comment below what your predictions are if you're watching on demand. I will see you guys next time here on the Tyler Kellar Show. Thank you for everyone that's came in, and I will see you guys. And I will have a TKW Extra coming up here in about an hour or so. Alright, I'll see you guys.